Dr. Mykola Palyua is a professor and the chair of the Languages and Cultures Department at Bloomsburg University. He was born and raised in Ukraine and still has family living there. He says these past 3 years have been full of ups and downs.
Right now they are in the less affected area of Ukraine where the bombing does not happen daily. But nonetheless we worry. My parents and I, we worry about their safety.
Palyua says part of his family lives in the capital of Kyiv. He says when the war began, it became almost a daily routine for them to go into a shelter because of bombings. He says now his family learned basic rules on what to do when an attack is further away from where they live.
Take their kids and they know the locations in the houses that are safer, just in case, for example, if the window gets shattered.
President Trump says that he wants to end the war in Ukraine. In fact, the U.S. and Russia have begun talks hoping to add Ukraine in. Palyua says that he's hopeful that the war will end soon.
There is certainly hope that this war will end as soon as possible, but there are a lot of questions with regards to how it will end.
Ukraine has been wanting to join NATO. Palyua says before the war, most Ukrainians were doubtful of this. However, he says now it's a different story.
Once the war started, a lot of Ukrainians, majority of Ukrainians, they understood that NATO can serve as the only guarantee that the next war will not happen.
Palyua has been keeping up with the recent news of the U.S. and Ukraine striking a deal on access to the country's earth minerals. He says at this point, we don't really know all the details.
If Ukraine will manage to get into a partnership with the United States, I think it's going to be a good deal.
Palyua says he is just thankful to the people in the United States for their support of Ukraine. He says it's important that it continues so we can not only be stronger, but also build a safer world. Justin Gick, Newswatch 16, Columbia County.